Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
70, Timberwolves. Here we go. Set. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. He manages to get the throw and completes it. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the move left. He runs with it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They go. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, Richardson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
right away. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
All right. 18. What's up?
On second down, Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Forced to his right. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third and a yard. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. And the Texans going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
First and goal, Houston.
Taylor. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. To the pylon, he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jaguars 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Ready? Ready.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Paschal Tootin. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Bronco 80, 79, Panther 11.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12
19 tight.
yards
19
to go.
tight. 2. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Ready.
Richardson. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Here's Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one popped in the air and intercepted. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, talk him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, he found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Throwing on second down, Stroud. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Give up the middle to Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
All right.
Tight end going in motion here. A second down throw for Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
118. What's that?
Here's Stroud. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have a Texans first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
All right.
They put Wilson in motion. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Second down and 3.
Ow, that's right.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Man in motion here is Washington. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution. Like, it's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give them some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. Flush to his right. This one caught just past the pylon. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10.
Jaguars 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Facial Cheaton. Touchdown Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Texans 14. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20. Mark them at the 22-yard line.
All right. 18. That's it.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. That his second TD catch of the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11, 70, 65, 60, Cub 19, Cub 19, Warrior 70.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the deficit down to 1.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
All right.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10.
A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
All right.
Stroud to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now.
18. What's that?
Now a toss, running left. It's Taylor. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
On play action. Stroud.
At the 49-yard line.
He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It's 3rd down.
Third and 9.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Let the hot.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
18. What's that?
Now, Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
All right.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Nike taxi. Here we go.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. They'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. James Pierce in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Nike taxi.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
All right. Hey, stop. Tony. Make it hot.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
field. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Head up. This is right. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On second down, Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. James Pierce. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Stroud. Down the field, he's got Washington.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
All right. 18. What's up?
To throw, it's Stroud. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
4-yard loss on the
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready,
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard.
let's go, let's go.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready,
Right back to Tootin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down by
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain,
here we go.
that's pretty impressive.
Knock Viking 18. Dragon 60. Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way and bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 5-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Yeah.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
First down, Houston.
To throw is Stroud. On to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll run. It's Tootin. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Third and long.
60 Eagles. Let's go. Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70.
They'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
21 yards.
And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10. Richardson, little to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
2nd down throw for Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Ready. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. 70, Hawk 70, Hawk.
On the zone read, it's a give to Tootin. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up 2nd and long.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
Another run here with Tootin. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
3rd and long.
Down and 12.
Here we go.
They'll run in here with Tootin. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So shouts to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.